Hey everyone, it's Nicole.
And Jamie.
Hopefully you are doing well. We are Nicole and Jamie of Art de Nicole / Art Diamonds. We took over a diamond painting company that was going out of business at the end of 2022. And then we rebranded, was it last year? Yeah, last year was 2023. So we rebranded. So we have two businesses, but kind of all under the same business. We 3D print things that hold Legos. Like this bag holder that works well to hold the bags because all of our diamond paintings come in bags. We 3D print an essential tray that goes with all of the diamond paintings. If you knew Craftably, we actually worked together on this at a retreat 3 years ago. Something like 3 years ago.
I was like, I can make you a branded tray.
Yes.
And I made it for them.
So it had Craftably under here, and they just wanted to have their lilac colors. So they were like, you guys can offer them. And then we didn't even start including them until they were mostly kind of going out of business. And we are very sad. We missed them. I mean, I talked to Michael still, but they were good friends of ours. Unfortunately, there's a few businesses that have not made it through this year. So we're thankful to have made it through this year. And we're going to keep going strong in 2025. I almost said 2024. Keep going strong in 2025. Well, 2024 for the rest of what's left. And then 2025, Jamie retired from the military this year. So I think when we were doing our video last time, you had like just retired, or we were talking about how you were going to be retiring.
I had just had my retirement ceremony.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So Jamie has since retired from the military, serving 20 years. He has been doing the business for this year. And then he just got a job doing, he's going to be teaching STEM on base, but for like fifth graders from all over, right?
Yep.
In the county.
Yes.
And like Sula Rosa, which is a little bit north of us.
Which is also
still in the county?
Yes.
Okay, so for the county, so he's going to start doing that. So he was like putting desks together and everything, and we've been extremely busy because he was busy starting the new job and us trying to find like the new norm. We had like Black Friday, Cyber Monday right before he started his job, so we were like
taking
busy.
College classes.
Yeah, taking college class, graduate class. And so we've been like extremely busy with that. So I actually leave tomorrow, and you guys, what I love about our kits is 1 through 8 is 1 through 8. Well, you know, if you've never seen our videos before, then you don't know, but we're like shenanigans, squirrel, never know what we're going to talk about, go off on a million tangents. Jamie's got his headless Yoda over there that he's going to be working on.
I worked on this the last time we did a video. A year ago.
Still working on it.
And
he's going to finish it.
The child, Grogu, he does have a head, but it's not complete yet. Okay. So I need to complete the head. If I finish this within the allotted time, then I do have a tiny Lego set that I'll work on after that. Okay. But yeah,
so
you talk about the baggies.
It's 1 through 8, so you don't actually have to kit those up. So then I can just put them directly in the bag holder, which these are great for like mud, wax. They're great for baggies. They're great for lots of things.
And everything is in order. So you just take it out of the bag and put it in the slots.
And then, so this image, which way is this sorted? Is this up right? Yes. So this image is actually from my Mima, which I don't know if that's like a Southern thing. I'm originally from Georgia, and my grandparents have lived in like Georgia, Florida, and North Carolina, but it's my Mima. So when I was there earlier this year for my uncle who got put on hospice and has since passed, she was like, take pictures. I was talking to her about diamond paintings now that we've been doing them for like a year. And she was like, can you use the images, like my artwork? And I was like, yeah, I probably could turn those into diamond paintings. And so I had to go all around the house taking pictures. My aunt was holding them. My cousin was holding them. We were trying to like get good lighting to take them. So we did turn a few of her images. So this is the very first one called Old Barn, licensed from Millie Honeycutt, which is my Mima. It is a 60 by 47 centimeter. It is a square drill canvas, which most of our canvases are square drills. And then basically all I do is just take the I don't know if I'm going to use tweezers or not use tweezers. I just take, these are in pre-cut stickers.
To tweeze or not to tweeze? That is the question.
So I just take the pre-cut stickers. We pay for the extra pre-cut because it just makes it way easier. And then I just stick it directly on and then like so. But yeah, so last time that we did these videos, he had just finished up his undergrad classes in like a month and a half prior, finished up your ceremony for the military. So now you've since retired. Are you gonna work on your Lego at all?
Yeah, I'm just
listening to me. This is not new information for you. And last year,
I just sit over here and look pretty.
look pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. So last year we were here. This year, so we are recording this video late. I think I was talking about earlier because we've been trying to find like the new norm, trying to get all the orders out. We also had like Hannah Lynn pre-orders and other pre-orders for some of our artists that came in, and so we're busy getting those out this week. And so we have not had much time. So we're recording this on the 21st. And then I'm leaving in the morning on a flight to go to Las Vegas to see my family. My sister will be there on Tuesday, so I'll see her for like 2 days, give or take. But going to see my mom and my stepdad, and they haven't been doing very well because they lost our family beagles. And one of them was Jake, who we actually got my stepdad for Christmas, 2009. I think we got in 2009. Yeah, because he was only a couple months older than Daisy, who was a couple months older than Buttercup, which is our dog. So they lost Daisy, and then they just recently lost Jake, and so they said they haven't even put up a Christmas tree, so I don't know if they're doing a Christmas tree. Ours is up year long, all year long. It has a lot of Star Wars.
And it's a lot easier to not have to take it down and put it back up.
It's got Star Wars on it. It's got a lot of bells. Disney. It's got a bunch of Friends stuff and a bunch of Harry Potter stuff. So
Santa's.
I don't know. It works for all year. Oh yeah, and then my Mima who did this, we have she hand painted a bunch of Santas for all of us. Like 15 years ago. So we have those up on the Christmas tree, and then like ornaments that has like our family and stuff like that. So, and then Jamie, so one of our friends is going to take me to the airport, which is an hour and a half away, and then I'll be there. So when this is going live, I will be, because you guys will be in the chat for the premiere. I will be in Las Vegas, and then Jamie will be at his grandma's. So his grandma lost his grandpa this year, and so she's alone for Christmas. And so we wanted
dividing and conquering.
Yeah, pretty much, so that everybody would be able to see everybody, cheer everybody up, and stuff like that. So Jamie is going to drive. It's like what, 9.5 hours? Is that with stopping to charge?
I don't know.
We have electric vehicles, so we have to stop to charge. Hopefully not get stuck on the side of the road.
I think I only have to stop once with the Rivian.
Well, that's good. So he's got the drive. Tomorrow he's taking the dogs, and then our friend George, who's taking me to the airport, he's gonna keep an eye on the guinea pigs and the cats, which the cats would be totally fine, but the guinea pigs, they get fed twice a day and need company. So he's mostly gonna be here for them. And then Jamie will be there Christmas morning and then drive back, and then he has to work on Thursday. Yeah. Is that just the day after Christmas?
Yeah.
It's Boxing Day if you're in Canada, right? Canada? I think we had this discussion last year. What Boxing
Deja
Day
vu
was.
all over again.
It is. So I know that like Christmas Eve is Christmas Eve, and then there's Christmas Day, and then there's like the day after Christmas.
But yeah, we'll have our Christmas on Thursday. So we'll open presents.
You guys still have the name Christmas in there, right? Yeah, like day after Christmas. And
I got you one present.
Yeah.
Here you go.
What?
I got you one present that you can take on the plane with you.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
All of your presents are way too big. Am I supposed to open it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's sort of barely wrapped.
Barely? Okay. All right, let me put these stickers on before I lose these stickers, and then I'll open it. So we've got...
for your travels.
Thank you. So I'll be back with presents from my family, and then I think your dad sent presents, right? So he sent socks. Okay, so we'll have those to open, except for Jamie's already opened them. And then Jamie already knows what 3/4 of his presents are because he opened packages that came here. So
that's my job. I always open packages.
Like, say don't. Hey,
we have a business.
Well, okay, and then he goes, but all the business stuff comes with your name on it. And I'm like, true, but wasn't it in a Target box? And he was like, well, it was dark out, and then it was like a blue box or a purple box.
No, it has the same branded tape as Amazon. It's just with the blue light that's out there because we have our front porch light as blue. It makes all of the. I think it was purple instead of blue like Amazon, but the blue light made both of them look the same. So it looked like an Amazon box.
Likely story.
There was no red on it. There was no obvious Target symbol.
That's what they used to have. Maybe packages get stolen, so they don't have anymore.
Yeah, maybe. They're like, whoa, Target. It must be something nice.
Fancy. So Jamie knows what like 3/4 of his presents are, but it's fine. We'll still open them on the day after Christmas, and then our friend Anna, she got us presents, and so that is going under the Christmas tree. And then I think that's about it. So we've decided we're having a nice dinner, right? Like Red Lobster or something. People might get that normally, but we don't really get that in our small town. So like Red Lobster, maybe Outback, something like that. On the day after Christmas, after we fix up at the airport, because we'll be in El Paso where there is restaurants, and then come back and open presents, and then you have to work on Friday. And I have to work on Friday.
Opening presents.
I'm opening it. It's the Groovy Glob Nido. Okay. Is this like a stress?
It's a fancy stress ball.
Oh, is it now? You always.
You're allowed to just tear it open if you want.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. You always got fancy. Jimmy's very bougie. He likes fancy.
It's not that bougie. It was in the toy section.
Is this supposed to help because I get stressed when I'm traveling and on the airplane?
On the plane.
Oh my gosh. So I'll take my anxiety meds before I get on the plane, but ooh. Oh, that feels nice.
See?
It's like, what is in there?
It's goop.
It's goop? Is it like Play-Doh?
It's slime.
Is that what the Nido is? It's slime?
Yeah.
Oh. And you got blue, my favorite
There was so
color.
many. There was like a whole section of slime now.
Oh, is
but
there now?
Every single type of slime you get is scented. So I'm like,
oh, yeah. No, ain't gonna
I'll get the one that's inside some rubber. It just smells like rubber.
It smells like rubber. Yeah. Because I can't do scent if I like smell things. Like I get a headache, and I've already been dealing with a headache for like 2 weeks straight now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I love you. I love everybody on the chat too. Thank you for joining us. We're just kind of talking to ourselves. Oh, that's fun.
Hope you guys are having a nice warm Christmas.
Yeah. So
this live is going. We're supposed to be going on Christmas Eve.
At I think it's 8 p.m. Central Time, so 7. It's gonna be 7 your time and 6 my time. I'm gonna have to remind you of that. So hopefully we don't miss out on the chat because we did convert the time right. So let us know. Yeah, like oh my god, get off.
You just like last time, you'll just have it playing in the background, and then all of a sudden you'll hear our voices. Like, oh crap!
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because I had the playlist playing. So there's like a full playlist. So I will link it in the description below. And there's going to be a full playlist of creators, big, small, medium size. And so you can, at any time, if you need anybody to keep you company, then you can watch these videos. And the people may or may not be able to join in. Some people are not like night owls. And so if their time's like 3 a.m., then they might not be on for you guys. But hopefully we remember to join this. Now I can't stop playing with this.
So much for diamond painting.
Yeah. So
Best present ever. It's like when you get a cat a box.
Yes. Gotta play with it right now. And it's like so engaging.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best. I know. I don't need expensive things. Like I'm good with just squish me. Squeeze me. It says squish me, squeeze me, pinch me, touch me.
Okay then.
Oh man.
Pop it. Twist it.
Yes. There's actually, so Anna has the Bop It that is the Baby Yoda, Grogu, and then also Darth Vader. So she took it. So Anna ended up, I only met Anna in person this year. We've talked prior to this year. She's been a customer for a little while now. And Jamie was going to be unable to make it to the retreat. And therefore I wasn't going to be able to make it to the retreat. And so she was like, I'll go. And so this was like during one of our lives. And she's like, go. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds good. And then like afterwards, afterwards I get off and she messaged me and she's like, no, really, I'll go with you. And I was like, and she was like, yeah. So I was like, all right, let me find out. This is the Lone Star retreat. So this was a retreat in Texas.
The No Frills.
No, the No Frills is in February. This is a Frills retreat. No Frills is the one we didn't make it to.
Oh.
That you got the whiskey, foxtrot, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Lone Star, it's the same people that put it on. But the No Frills means that there's like no extras. The Frills means that there's like a gift bag, which remember I come back with those massive gift bags and all the things in it from sponsors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my cup, it's got like cow horns on it or cattle horns or things like that on it. So anyway, so Anna was like, I'll go. And so I was like, all right, let me message Marissa and see what we can do. So thankfully, Marissa is amazing. It's actually like, I do enjoy going to all the retreats. I get super stressed out, like going to the retreat and then traveling to the retreat because we normally like drive to the retreats or whatever, or fly. And if we fly, it's never like a direct flight. Thank God I found direct flights to go for the for Christmas because I was like, oh no, I don't want to do layovers. But I absolutely love the Lone Star Retreat. It's just like a great atmosphere. The people are great, which people are great at all of them, but the hosts are like super accommodating, always want to work it out, figure it out with you. They we talk to them like a lot during the retreat. They're around and doing things. So I really do enjoy that retreat. So anyways, long story short, Anna said she'd go. And so I was like, all right, let me figure it out. So Marissa figured it out. And then Anna was able to go. And then, what is this? Oh, it was just backwards. I was like, that is not a label on it. So she was able to go. And so we just met. She came the day prior, stayed at the house, and she gave all of her family phone numbers and stuff, locations. This is where I'm going to be just in case these people are crazy. But I mean, we've been doing.
Turns out we are, but it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, she's crazy too.
It's the same.
It's the right amount of crazy. Yeah. And we've been going live on Saturdays or something like Saturdays almost every Saturday for.
We are something of a known. We're a little bit known in people's families. We're almost. People know us a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So we're in their homes.
Yes.
We're not strangers.
Yeah.
Because they watch us all the time and we talk to them.
They know what we're up to. We ask them what's going on.
When I annoy you and you get annoyed at me, and hey, they're real people.
Or where you go sideways, or whenever my quail are out and I'm like, oh, it's my quail.
Or whenever I'm yawning and you're like, wake up. Go make coffee.
I'm putting you to sleep. Which he did today during the live.
It's mostly because sometimes I don't sleep. I have to wake up early because Buttercup wakes me up at between 6 and 6:30 every morning. So even if I go to bed at 1 because I'm busy and I have to stay up to take care of things, then I still have to get up at 6.
She doesn't know any different. And she's going to be 15 coming up in February, so she's getting up there in age. But I don't remember where we went on that tangent. But Anna,
me getting sleepy. And then you talking about Anna and us being strangers and crazy.
Well, yeah, but before that, like how I got on the subject of Anna, I don't remember.
Went on the retreat, and I didn't go, but Anna went.
But then there was something prior to that. Keep going. Rewind your brain, keep going. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So she stayed afterwards for like a week to help us out with some of the business stuff, which she was supposed to be able to help out with our Advent thing that we do, but then the stuff wasn't here. Yeah, till after she left. And there was supposed to be some pre-orders that were getting here, and they didn't get here till after she left. But she stayed, so we had a good time. So maybe I was talking about Anna who got us a present and where we knew her from.
Mm.
Anyways, I'm sure she might be in the chat. Anna's like always in the chat. But it just depends on what time it is. I'm gonna be on her time zone when I go because she's in California. But yeah, so
You're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, but it's the same time zone. I said it's gonna be the same time zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna meet up with anyone because it was kind of like a last minute decision for going. Use points to get a ticket. So I haven't even really told anyone that I was coming yet. So we'll see if I see anybody or not.
It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Don't get exposed to too many germs.
It's true.
Go back and not get sick.
Yeah, my sister was there for Thanksgiving, and we had some family friends who were in town from Germany. Is it German?
Holland.
No, Holland. Yeah. Isn't that where your family's from?
Mm-hmm.
Originally? Yeah. So they had family friends that were in town from Holland, and my sister ended up with COVID. So she doesn't, I mean, since COVID happened originally, she doesn't get out quite as much because she works for a law firm in California, and everyone learned that you can be much more efficient at home and like not have to pay for commuting and stuff like that. And so
sort of more, you're not, so studies have shown that you're not actually as efficient when you're working from home,
really?
But it is overall a bigger cost savings to the firms when they don't have to rent as much office space.
I think they still have office space because I think she still has her office.
I thought that she said they downsized quite a bit, so now it's almost like
I think Mom's office did that because they downsized and they just like share cubicle areas now.
Yeah, but you're definitely when you're able to just go somewhere and work. Yeah, you're definitely going to be more focused on the job.
Gotcha.
Whereas when you're at home, especially if you have kids or other distractions, you're going to get distracted
by the animals and me and things. All right, so I finished up kidding up, and it normally takes me about half the amount of time, but with talking and going off on tangents and opening up my little squishy thing here, it took me about like 22 minutes to do it, but it normally takes me, I don't know, that probably would have taken me like 5-8 minutes, something like that. But yeah, so now I can start working on my kits. Huh?
I said I would have been able to do it faster.
So should I had you kit up while I talk?
Oh yeah.
I didn't get a picture of this before it has drills on it. Should I get a picture before it has drills on it?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get a good picture. But yeah, let us know in the chat if you are at home, if you're with family, if you have any plans for Christmas or Hanukkah's the day after Christmas, or Kwanzaa's the day after Christmas, or New Year's. Like, let us know if you got any plans for any of those things.
I need a cover binder for my book.
You need a what?
I put Boba Fett on here because it kept on falling over.
All right, let me see if I can get.
He's my cover binder.
Can I move him?
What you trying to do?
I'm trying to take a picture. All right, so yeah, let us know what your plans are. Let us know if this. I have that picture. Okay. Let us know if this is your first time watching us, or if you have watched before, or there's so much glare from the thing. I don't know. Maybe if I stand up and do it. And And then this has like glare too. Oh, everything's fine. I'm gonna work on. Which way do you guys start? I always start right to left. Maybe because I'm a righty, so then my arm isn't in the glue. How do you work? Do you work left to right? And then mostly I'll start on the right-hand side and start working on it. And then at some point, like I go at like an angle here. And then at some point I pull the cover out to go this way. And so then it's kind of like at an angle and then this way. And then I'll pull it up and then I'll finish off this section and go that way. So that's how I normally work. Mostly. And then our kids have a flipped legend. So when you flip the canvas around, the numbers are still upright. And so if I turn the canvas around, like I can still work on it that way.
Mostly.
It depends.
They come out at
diamond paint?
They mostly come out at night. Mostly. What's that from? No.
That's from
No. It's from Aliens.
Alien.
The sequel to Alien with Sigourney Weaver.
We still
That's the little. They go to that abandoned base, and there's a little girl that they find there. She's like the only survivor left.
Are you telling the whole story for like people who haven't seen this?
No, this is like the very beginning.
Okay, I'm like, are you supposed?
But when they find her, that's like the first thing that she says.
Does they come out at night?
Yeah, they mostly come out at night. Mostly.
All righty then. Where's the wax? Because this doesn't have. I normally have glue dots. What do you guys use in your pen tips? I normally have a glue dot in my pen tip.
Some of that blue wax.
I do have some of the blue wax, which I'll have to use. But I thought that I had glue dots. So, because then if I use this, then how do I keep track of if it's a good toolkit or not?
Just use it.
But then it's gone and I can't use it. Like as a toolkit. I don't know. I'll be back. I'm going to go search for my blue dots / something. You keep people company.
Okay. I'm still here, everybody. I'm just doing Legos and trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I'm trying anyways. Or as Yoda says, do or do not. There is no try. So, yeah, this isn't Yoda. And this is not baby Yoda. This is the child. And this child, per the lore and everything, he might be the child of Yoda and Yaddle. Those were two of the same type of creatures that existed in the Jedi Order back in the Old Republic days. Yaddle was like a female Yoda, and she had hair, which was weird. But yeah, that's your little history lesson for the day about Star Wars. So the child, this child, might be the child of Yoda and Yaddle, but at the very least, this child is of the same species as Yoda, just not as old as Yoda. So Yoda was already gone after the TV series that features the child or Grogu.
Yeah.
And he's already 50 years old and he's still a baby. Because they age. Apparently, this species ages very slowly.
Yep. Did you hear the guinea pigs? I wonder if did you guys hear the guinea pigs?
I didn't hear them.
So they were wanting, treats. They were wanting some hay as I walked by. They were like, hey.
I literally just gave them hay.
Oh, they lied to you. They did lie. So they ate it all. Or didn't eat it all, but they wanted some more. It looked like they ate it all. So I had to give them some hay. Dang.
Hey.
And I forgot. They were like, hey, Jackie. We have to see Moana when I get back.
Speaking of hey.
Yeah. Bro. I haven't even seen. This is like the auntie. Whatchamacallit?
It'll probably be on
Disney.
Or Disney by the time we're ready to watch it.
Weren't able to see it because Jamie had his class, and I was like, I don't want to spend like 2.5 in the theater or however long it is, and then not be able to have that time. So we Haven't seen Moana 2 yet, but hopefully we can see it. Or at least just watch it at home. At home's fine too. At home's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So the theater just days.
Just go to Blockbuster and rent the VHS tape.
You'd have to go to Oregon.
Oregon.
That's the last one.
The last.
And
the only reason it still exists is because it's a tourist destination.
Yeah. I just saw someone, there was like a friend that posted that she had gone to the Blockbuster. She like posted a picture and they were like, oh, good old Oregon.
I remember one of the times we moved, I found one of your old Blockbuster cards.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's funny. I did Blockbuster a lot in college. There was a Blockbuster not like on campus or like super close, but
Yoda gets his head.
Oh, not a headless Yoda anymore.
Or
and
baby,
it's Grogu.
Grogu, yeah.
And
it's got like a bobblehead.
It does have like a bobblehead. That's cute. Oh, yeah. Hi, Cleo.
This Lego set came out before they revealed his name. So this little placard, which I can't find the stickers to, but when I find the sticker, it says "the child" at the top.
Okay.
It's got a little plaque that goes in front of him.
Yeah.
Because this is like a display piece.
We still need to put the cabinet together to put all of your Star Wars things on. Do any of you guys like Legos? Do you guys have any other hobbies besides diamond painting? Diamond painting and working are my only hobbies.
And if you really liked them, then you would call them Lego.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we had this.
Lego.
I think we had that discussion last year too. Okay. Yes. Lego.
Your ego.
Lego my ego. But yeah, do you guys have any other hobbies? And then this year, I think our New Year's resolution for this year is going to be to find a better work-life balance. At least that's my thing for this year. What about you? Do you have a New Year's resolution for this year?
Yeah. I need to find a better work-life balance too, so that I have more time to play Star Citizen. I mean, spend with you.
Right. Because Jamie finished his class on Wednesday, and then on Thursday was his Christmas dinner. And then, it even has this little ball.
It's got his little ball.
Oh my gosh. Cool. So Friday, last night, Jamie was playing Star Citizen. To be fair, I did fall asleep watching.
Keeps going down, so
my internet's terrible.
It takes me forever just to be able to log in, and then I log in, and then it crashes, and then I don't get anywhere. So
that should be.
I haven't even gotten. They've done so many updates recently. They did this huge Christmas update, and there's a whole new star system and new ships, new planets, and there's even space. Well, not space cows, but they have flora and fauna on these, so animals and stuff. There's people that have been stealing cows, putting them in their ships, and then taking them to the other solar system and putting them in their hangar as their personal pets.
My goodness!
So there's a whole bunch of people with cows in their hangars now, their personal hangars.
What? So you want to steal cows?
I want a cow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Be a space cowboy.
If you've never heard of if people in the chat probably have never heard of Star Citizen, do like a shortened version of like what it is. It's just like being in space, flying around.
So most of you know what a massively multiplayer online game is, right? Or online role-playing game. It's a mouthful. Like WoW. Everyone's heard of WoW at some point. World of Warcraft. It's like that, but on a much bigger scale. Instead of there being different realms and you go to them or whatever, there's whole planets and moons around the planets. And
are they public yet?
Well, anyone can play it.
Okay.
It's not officially released.
Not officially released.
So it's still an alpha, but you can play it. And 20 years? No, 10 years? 10 years.
I was going to say 10 years.
But But actually, some AAA games, like the really, really high-end, big-time games, their development time is about the same. And these guys started out just as a Kickstarter campaign.
Did they let you? How do they get money then?
Some people buying spaceships.
Oh yeah, I have a blue spaceship.
Yeah, I got her a nice spaceship. She has her own account, but I can't get her to play it.
Get motion sick.
But it's a computer screen. It's not even like VR goggles or anything.
But I still get. You know me. I get motion sick. Okay, sorry. So you have worlds, planets, moons.
Big solar system and space stations and all this stuff. And there's hundreds of ships at this point that you can get. You can either earn them in game, or you can spend more money than you should on a video game and buy these spaceships. And you basically have access to them without having to work up to them if you do that. But you have these ships, and inside you can go inside the ships. A lot of the ships have their own interiors. They have their own they have bathrooms and
Did you get
lockers.
Aquarium?
Oh yeah, I have an aquarium.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But so I do have one ship that has an aquarium in it, built in. But I also have an aquarium that goes inside the hangar. I can move it wherever I want. I could also put that aquarium in some of the ships. Some of the ships are really big, to the point where you can put other spaceships inside of them. So yeah, they have their own hangars.
If you've never watched us before, then you would not know that Jamie is a big space nerd and also loves aquariums, which when Jamie got deployed, was that the first deployment that we were together?
Yeah, it might have been.
Like the first deployment that we were together. Oh, I don't even know.
I had a saltwater aquarium.
And it had, was it red algae? Yeah. So we had to call a fish person to come and fix this fish tank.
Who are you gonna call? Fish Busters.
Was it a dragonette? No, what was the one that I really liked?
You had a dragonette.
Yeah, I had a dragonette. Yeah. So those are really pretty. Those are also $50. Saltwater fish are expensive.
Yeah. They have personalities. They're a little smarter than
they do. It
was freshwater.
It's very colorful and very cute. And then whatever we have, the little sand thing. It's not a guppy. Wasn't it in the sand? Didn't it go bury itself in the sand?
Well, we had blennies.
Yeah, that was one of those.
And then we had I think that's what you're talking about, was the blenny.
Yeah.
And then shrimps.
Yeah. Oh, we did have shrimps.
And crabs.
Yeah. The shrimps are always
they're like, hey. We had a coral banded shrimp, and they have really long claws.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was pretty cool though. Meow. We had her then. I think they like to look at the fish tank.
Yeah, Cleo liked to look at the fish tank.
Yeah.
She just stared at it.
So, yeah, Jamie's big into space, loves fish tanks, and so Star Citizen is perfect for him. And his friend George plays too. Yeah, so finding more work-life balance. So that is going to be because we have been working.
If I could get you into Star Citizen, we would have so much fun together. I have ships that need crew. One of the ships needs 11 crewmen.
What?
Yeah, to function fully.
Did you buy this?
No. In fairness, now that it's released in the game.
Yeah.
It costs twice as much.
Oh, that's right. And then I was like, why don't you sell your ship? He's like, because I like my ship.
Yeah.
And I was like, but then you can make money on it.
Yeah, but there's no way I'd be able to get that ship in game.
Yeah. So work-life balance, because we have been in business. We kind of stumbled into this business. So if you haven't heard before, we were 3D printing ear savers, which is the things that go behind your ears, and then your face mask would go on them, so it saved your ears, hence the name ear savers. And then we also printed 3D printed face shield frames, and Jamie even designed them, right?
Some masks.
The face masks. Yep. Yeah. So Jamie designed face masks.
Real air filtration.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And we like got the real like air filters and stuff to go in it and stuff. Yeah. So we started off with we started off with one printer that you had for your D&D stuff. Jamie also likes games if you're not gathering that.
Well, the first thing that we printed actually was something functional for that camera. When I was doing that real estate photography.
Oh yeah. Was it this part of the stand or something?
Yeah.
So yay! You finished. It only took you a year. Almost to the day to finish it. Because Jamie's like, get me out of Lego so I can do it on the live. And I was like, don't you Baby Yoda? He was like, oh yeah, I need to find him. So I was like, you can start on that.
I found this one. I think I got this one for free with some other kid at some point.
Is that
like spend $1,000 on a Lego and you get this $5 kit for free.
How much you tell everyone how much you spend on Legos without telling everyone how much you spend on Legos? Not at one time. Meanwhile, you look over there and there's Legos. It's fine. I had bought a lot of diamond paintings, and I did do a lot of diamond paintings, but I had a huge stash last year, which I have a huge stash again now, but I had a huge stash of kit that I have de-stashed most of them. I think I only have like 60 left or something like that. Maybe even less than that. When Anna was here, she's helping me de-stash kits. And she let people know. She's like, I'm de-stashing kits for friends. And so she was helping like be the mediator, take pictures and things like that, and coordinate with people to help me get some of those sold. So I had a huge stash. And so now, I mean, I guess we bought the business. And
you still have a pretty above average stash.
I don't know. You haven't seen most of the diamond paintings. But I do have almost one of every image. I didn't at first. And then I was like, I need to have one of every image. Like, why am I? Because as long as we have been in business, and this is part of like my personality with like, what is it, needing to please others, always looking for people's approval. What is it? I thought you were going to say it. It was going to be really bad. I can't think of what the word is. You guys can play the chat.
People pleaser.
So, I mean, yeah. And I always want people... Yeah, probably. And I don't want people to have to wait on things. So even like most of the stuff that I have, which I don't think this one is, but most of the stuff that I have is like scratch and dent, which this one is. On the bottom, it's not very good, but it's totally functional. So normally I don't keep things that we sell because I'd rather get it out to the customer, even if it's one day faster. And so I was the same way with the diamond paintings, like, but they can have it faster, which I did just take a couple out of my stash so that we could fill pre-orders. And then, but I did order them so that I can get replacements. So I was like, well, at that point, because Shopify oversold, or we're like, not Shopify oversold, but we didn't count right. Or someone didn't take stuff off the inventory when they were supposed to. And so which could be any number of people that had their hands in the diamond painting, in the diamond paintings. Yeah, in the cookie jar. So I did start building up my stash with one of each kit that we have. And so I do have a lot now. But I still don't have one of everything. So there's a couple that I need to order, but we do have a lot of diamond painting. So if you're into landscapes, which one of our friends, that was the first licensed artist, all of our artwork is licensed, no AI artwork. And our friend who served in the military, Jamie, was one of our first artists, and he does landscapes.
He had never really been published or anything before.
But Instagram, Jamie was like, Nicole says you need to Instagram to like at least put your artwork on there.
Like, okay.
So he did. So now he has followers and stuff like that because of our customers.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know. So we have landscapes, we have people, we have dragons. We have a bunch of dragons.
So many
mermaids. Yes, so many mermaids. Especially when we signed Hannah Lynn, because most of her girls are mermaids, at least a lot of the ones that are licensed. And so now we have even more mermaids. And then we have the little ghosts from Lauren. Those are super cute.
And then mermaids.
Mermaids. And then some dragons. And then fairies. And then some mermaids and some dragons.
We got some other animals.
Which
so we got that
fairy one that I did.
cockatoo.
Oh, pink cockies.
We have like 3 different owls.
Do we have 3 different owls?
Yeah, we have 2 different foxes, a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
We got the squirrel with the fairy.
Yeah. That's Fairy Friend.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites. Most of the
kids.
We
got whales.
I do have whales. Let's get the right symbol. You're the right symbol over here. So we have a lot of kits, and then we have a lot of 3D printed stuff, and we even have licensed diamond painting trays, which we were the first company to have licensed artists on our diamond painting trays, so we can get them some more income that way. And then we even started with resin, so we have resin trays, resin cover minders, resin coasters that are licensed, and we even had
one of the quarters.
It was more money in resin and trays than it was
more money on trays than diamond paintings.
Yeah, so we have a few artists that we do with that, and then we have already licensed with some artists to do their images on trays, and so those will be coming out maybe the first of the year, something like that. And then we have even these are 3D printed pens, which they don't roll when you put them on the table, so they don't. I don't know if you could see that. So they don't roll. And Jamie made it to where it's comfortable. So where they don't roll, it's actually like a handhold, and so I can hold it any number of ways, and you can even hold it. Oh, is that what the word is? Ergonomic? Ergonomically?
Ergonomic. Who are you calling dynamic?
We don't know what we're talking about. Heater.
It's warm in here.
Yeah. For my under the heat.
We'll work on it.
And then we have.
If we have internet.
It's true. We have a Nest, so it connects to the things, but yeah, it's cute. Yeah, so we have all kinds of stuff. So we're kind of like a one-stop shop where you could get most everything. And our kits, I forgot the tool bag when I went that direction, but the tool kit comes with a tray, multi-placers. It comes with the blue wax, which is some of the best of the wax that comes in the kits. We even upgrade to have a washi tape in the toolkit and the tweezers that come whether it's round or square, which I really don't like working on tweezers, but a bunch of people do. I do not. Normally I multi-place, but it's not very good lighting right now, so I'm just doing single placing to work on this kit, but normally I use multi-placers. So this is a thing that wasn't supposed to be a thing. It was just supposed to hold multi-placers, and it had 6 spokes on it. But then it kind of turned into where it was a pen, and so then Jamie designed the 4 so it wouldn't have spokes that got all in your way. And so now it goes like this. And then we even 3D print these in resin, our multi-placers. So we are a one-stop shop for lots of things, except for release papers. We don't have release papers.
But you can talk to Crashly.
Yes.
Crafts with Crashly if you need some release.
And we have a release paper dispenser that goes with their stuff.
Yeah.
And Crafts with Crashly is the ones that put these premieres together this year and last year. I believe Pippa, who started it, turned it over to her last year. So she has carried that torch and continued to do these. So we are thankful to be part of these Christmas premieres and hang out with you guys and either chat with old friends, make new friends, future friends, customers, all that good stuff. So we enjoy these, right?
Yeah.
We enjoy our videos.
Yeah, as long as we can remember to make the time to do them.
Yeah. And not do that
Like,
night
oh,
before
crap.
leaving. Yeah. Oh, we were like, oh man, we would need to get this video done. So we're at like 50 minutes. So we've got like 5 more minutes to fill. And then you can like take a break before your next video, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff.
5 minutes.
Yep, you got 5 minutes to finish it.
Okay, the thing went on.
Finally, I was like, oh, it's getting so hot. I need some drink.
Like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it 5 more minutes.
I'm gonna have to get up and walk away.
Okay, bye.
Drinking my vitamin water, zero sugar, gutsy watermelon peach. It's yummy.
Is it gutsy or is it gusty?
Gutsy.
Gutsy?
Gutsy.
I always say gusty for some reason.
T-S-Y.
In my head.
Gutsy.
I don't say it out loud.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta be right back. Do you want me to pause it?
No.
And then we'll come right back?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Right, we're back.
And she's back.
I just wanted to give you time so that you could definitely finish your Lego.
I started on the turret and then I paused too. So
oh, did you? Okay.
I'll finish.
All right. So
how
about the Braves? Where's that one from? Bears. Whenever you like in the South, at least in Georgia, whenever you like didn't know what to say next, or if you want to get away from like awkward conversation, which I did have to use at one time in our chat, is like, how about the Braves? And that was just like an indicator where you're like, let's talk about something different.
What do we have to change our? Okay.
Or if you didn't know what to say. You'd be like, how about the Braves? And you'd be like, oh, they're great. They're 5-0 and they're playing the is it Oakland Raiders? No, that's the football team. I grew up going to baseball games. So my my high school didn't have football. And then when I was about to leave, so my senior year, they got 8th grade football. And then my college didn't have football. And these are both in Georgia, so it's very unheard of for there not to be football. And my college didn't have football, but then the year that I was graduating, they got like a team. Was it just started? I think they were like getting the team together. And so I didn't have football for that either. So growing up, I would go to baseball games and then go to basketball games. So it was the Atlanta Braves and the Atlanta Hawks for basketball.
Oh, I think.
Did you go to basketball games?
No.
No. Football games?
No.
Did you just play WoW?
No.
No.
I did Taekwondo, remember?
Oh, this is true. You did do Taekwondo.
I don't know why there's extra pieces because this was also the child.
Oh.
It's like, why is there so many extra pieces for a tiny kid? There you go. So we got the tank.
You 2 done this year.
2 whole Lego.
You're gonna have to get 3 whole Legos.
His head goes like this.
Oh my god. No, you can't see. They can't see. Keep going. There you go. Does it like slide into place?
And his mouth opens moves. So he can go, oh, frog eggs.
Yeah. What does he say? Oh. I'm thinking of, oh no.
Oh, you're thinking of from
That's Planet of the Apes. But what does he say?
He doesn't say anything.
Or he just
goes, bah.
Yeah, like a noise.
Yeah.
Like, not like say anything,
That's
but
where.
his noise where. Yeah. That's so funny that he has like his little ball in it too. So you finished 2 whole Legos. I finished kitting up, and then
You finished one whole diamond painting.
One whole diamond painting. So we're gonna have to like one up ourselves next year. We're not competitive at all in this family.
There's a tiny one too.
Oh, that's cute. Did you have to put it together, or it was just one thing?
He had a head separate from the body.
So you had to put that on. Gotcha. But yeah, so we hope that you guys have had a lot of fun. Hopefully, we've been able to remember the time zone and be in the chat with you guys, and that you guys are having a great what do we say? Christmas, no, Christmas. Oh, how do we say it? It's Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Christmas Kwanzaa? Christmas Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa? Yeah. Okay. So we hope you're having a good one of those. And then we hope that you have a happy new year. And we will be live one last time in December. So on Saturday, December 28th. I think it's 28th.
Sure.
That we will be 7 days from now. Yeah, 28th. So we will be live at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is when we go live on Wednesday or on Thursday. You pointed and I got all confused. So 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time on Saturdays, we go live, and we go live for anywhere from 30 minutes to like 2 hours. It depends on the chat, what we have to talk about, what new things, what tangents we go off of, all that good stuff. So we'd love to have you join us on our Saturday lives if you want to join that. So we'll have one more in December, and then we will be in the new year. God, I can't believe it's going to be 2025. Like this year has been what you're destroying my diamond painting. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, and go follow all of our socials and go follow the next premiere. I forget who's after us, but hopefully you find out the playlist and then you can go there. What, you got another turret gun over there?
It's just a handgun.
Just a handgun? Okay. Pew, 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 pew. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Helps with algorithms. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the little bell button to be notified of future videos. And then maybe we'll see you. Yes, love everyone. Happy holidays. And we will see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.